I've always been a huge fan for things that take aspects of video games such as the movie and book Ready Player One or the anime No Game No Life. Please make a second season already. I am begging you. And that's simply due to the fact that at my core, I am a gamer. I mean, I would definitely be lying if I said I haven't tried to pull off the Hadouken or check to see if I'm secretly Spider-Man, but that's besides the point. I also enjoy reading manga and playing Roblox in my pastime, and I've played a lot of games over the past 10 years I've been on the platform, but the game I have the most hours spent on is Deepwoken. So when I came across this manga, I couldn't help but be curious, and so I decided to check it out. And oh boy, I was not disappointed in the slightest. I wasn't expecting much from it considering the fact that it's based off a Roblox game, but when you really think about how complex Deepwoken really is and how it's one of those games that truly pushes the Roblox engine to its limits, it's no surprise that you could easily turn the world of Deepwoken into an actual entertaining story. And that's exactly what this manga is, an entertaining, dare I say, masterpiece. The manga is called Duo Progressing, but she's my master. Yes, a little bit of a weird title, I know, and surprisingly enough, it's not actually a duo progression, but I'll get into that later. This isn't an official manga from Deepwoken or anything, it's a fan-made manga created by the author Bushia, who initially started this out from a joke, but eventually with all the support they've gained, it managed to spiral out into its own thing. Even though there isn't much chapters right now, Bushia's storytelling does an excellent job of capturing what makes Deepwoken's world so captivating and unique. If you've played the game, you'll know that it's all about its difficulty, unique combat system, and exploration. The manga stays true to that feel, but adds its own charm by changing up some of the base game's mechanics and focusing more on its character dynamics and world building. The plot follows a freshie by the name of Yumi, who has been a perma-freshie for his entire life. He's never been able to power up even once and has always had a hard life, with his parents throwing him away and being his guild's punching bag. Also, did I mention he's somehow in a 1 million note debt? Yeah, I don't know how this guy can be that pathetic, but it is what it is. Anyway, after going out to collect resources, he gets attacked by a mud skipper and almost wipes before a woman by the name of Musumi saves him in exchange for entering a vow of mastery with her. Yumi of course accepts, and thus begins the story of him becoming the strongest in the world. So there you have it. These are our main characters and the people you'll see on screen the most. And back to what I said about the duo progression part of the title, Musumi here already looks like she's done a ton of progressing, with her being in an extremely renowned guild, her having the Star Kindred Oath, and being so fast that she can dodge bullets. So I'm not entirely sure how they'll be progressing together, but so far the manga hasn't even reached 20 chapters, so we'll get answers soon enough. Visually, the art style is rough, but in a way that feels appropriate for Deepwoken's dark and unpredictable world. The art, by the way, is a bit in the beginning, but as you continue to read, the art style evolves along with the story. It's not super polished, but it has a certain rawness to it that fits the tone perfectly. Oh, and yeah, before I forget, there is a ton of fan service, and I mean a ton. Now look, I'm personally not complaining, but unfortunately that does seem to be something that turns people off, and Bushia has acknowledged this and plans to do less fan service in the future. But I really do think that this manga does a lot of things well, like for example jokes that don't feel forced at all, and the way it manages to integrate characters seamlessly without straying too far from our main characters. Plus, I can definitely feel the passion behind their work. Bushia clearly loves Deepwoken, and it shows by how much time they've spent and the hard work they've put into creating this story. But would I recommend this to everyone? Most likely not. But if you're a fan of Deepwoken, or even just someone like me who likes these types of stories, then you should most definitely give this a read. I promise that you won't regret it. Anyway, before I forget, the Discord and the manga is linked in the description alongside the website to where you can donate if you want to support the author. And Bushia, if you're watching this, shout out to you for making something so unique and enjoyable. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.